Hey, a super good morning to each and every single one of you. Let me just move across here so you got a little bit more of me in the frame. Um, and a happy Wednesday. I hope you're going to be absolutely smashing your content out today. On my side, I've got a couple of hiccups and things along the way. Morning workout done. It was an hour on the elliptical. I've just wrapped up a 2 mile run that came straight off the elliptical, sort of almost like a brick run type of thing. Um, Now sharing this with you. Then back, hit the shower. The time is now 10 past 10, 11 o'clock this morning. I'm back in the gym with a client for a gym session that will be taking me from 11 through to 12. On the spur of the moment, I've decided that I'm going to go and sit down with the weekly chess group and knock out a couple of games of speed chess between 12 and 1. And then after that get stuck into, I need to contact Mac Blackie about the replacing the keyboard on my laptop so that I can travel with it, and obviously knock out a whole lot of content before, I think it's 4 o'clock or 4:30 this afternoon, is the Project 24 Growth Workshop Mastermind session that I will most definitely be attending, and then bash out some more content and wrap up the day. That's effectively what my day is going to be. So far for today, Proyecto Flaco is going quite well. As I mentioned, an hour on the elliptical, 2 mile run. Calorie intake so far for today, 0. I've got a pot of coffee brewing at home, so I'll be able to have a cup of black coffee between now and when I do my gym session at 11. And aside from that, I'm going to do my level best to only have, as Andrew Huberman suggests, only have my first calories of the day after 2 p.m. Anyway, with that said, let me get back home really quickly so that I can hit the shower and be ready for my gym session at 11. Good evening, the time is 25 to 9, next to the Tweeting Birds here in Liferun. As you can see, the Casita Papel Cafe closed, but I stopped to fill up on water at the fountain, which is hidden just behind those umbrellas over there. It's going to be a 30-kilometer ride to close out the evening, as I said, 25 to 9. And normally I wouldn't even dream of heading out on a evening ride, especially not this time of year. But it's marginally cooler, and I looked on the weather and it said the wind direction was westerly. That would have given me a nice tailwind for the last serious uphill that I've just come up. The only thing is that in actual fact, instead of being a westerly wind as what the weather service is stating, it's an easterly wind. So I was up directly into a block headwind, which is why it's now 25 to 9, and I was supposed to get here at about 25 past 8 because sunset is at 9 o'clock and it's about a half an hour from here to home, and if I'd gotten here at 25 past 8, I would have been able to be home 5 minutes before sunset. Now I'm going to be about 5 minutes after sunset, but I've got a blinky front light, I've got a blinky back light, so everything should be dandy. But with that said, let me get back on the bike, close out the ride, and then I'll be able to let you know what the total was. But I think it's somewhere around about 30 kilometers, which means that it will probably be somewhere in the ballpark of 1,600, 1,700 calories. Good evening, the time is gone, 11:30 already. Actually, it's nearly 20 to midnight. Got back from the bike ride at about 9:30 in the evening, by the time I got back upstairs. Since then, had a shower, got a 700-ish calorie recovery meal in, and sorted out a couple of things on the content front, not that much because I'd done most of the work beforehand. So what I can tell you is the bike ride was 1,682 calories burnt, and then, as I said, about a 700 calorie recovery meal. So there's a little bit of a deficit running there that I'm going to be going to bed with. That's 100% okay. And then content-wise today, 2,482 words of content produced. Most of that has been for freelance clients, and I've got, with the content plan that I have for tomorrow, there will be most definitely, I'm 99.9% sure that there'll be something that I can record within all of that. So I'm looking forward to doing that so that I can bring you something new to share with you, and of a live, real happening content production. But as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit to find my words because I'm just a little bit tired at the moment. So I'm going to wrap this outro video up really quickly, get myself ready for bed and into bed as soon as possible, because my plan is to be out at first light tomorrow morning, or maybe even before first light, and get a really stonking ride in as part of Proyecto Flaco. With that said, have yourselves a superb evening, superb day. Smash out your content as well, and I'll speak to you again in the morning. Good night.